your trip to England. And the silver carving my father used to use.
Oh, yes.
She's just a little tired.
Too much touch football.
But who are all these people? I'm not quite sure who all these people are.
It's me, Mother, Stuart, your son. And Fred and Ben and Nancy and Beth, we're all here.
I'll get the turkey. That might help her focus.
Right.
Yes. And Mrs. Driscoll is here in the kitchen where she's always been. And your grandchildren are here. They ate first at the children's table. Now they're out back playing touch football. Don't you remember?
Oh, yes.
And there's Nancy with the turkey.
Yes.
Oh, put it right over there, Nancy. And it's a beautiful bird, isn't it, Mother? And I'm going to carve it just the way Father used to do. And give you a small piece of the breast with a dab of dressing. Just as always.
Just as always.
And Fred, you love the drumsticks.
Absolutely.
Beth, the wishbone.
Right?
And Ben, the Pope's nose, eh?
Hey, son, Mrs. Driscoll.
I always do.
Will someone drive me home, please? I live at 18 Summer Street with my mother and sisters.
Mother, it's not there anymore. We drove down there. It's just an office complex now. Don't you remember?
Thank you so much for having me. It's been lovely to see you all. Thank you so much.
Mother, it's me, Fred, your son.
Lovely to see you. Thank you so much for having me, everyone. I'm sorry that I have to go so soon, but well, it's definitely getting quite late, and I...
Quickly, let's sing to her.
Sing?
She likes singing. Whenever she used to get upset, we used to sing to her.
It looks lovely.
Quickly, Fred, Ben, come over here.
Thank you so much for having me. Where are my gloves? Where would my gloves be? I must find my gloves.
What song? I can't remember any of the songs.
Oh, sure you can. Come on.
My hat. Where's my? I must find my hat.
As the blackbird in the spring,
'Neath the willow tree, sat and piped, I heard him sing, sing of Oralee. Oralee, Oralee, made of golden hair. Sunshine came along with thee, and swallows in the air.
I love music. Everyone in our family could play a different instrument.
quickly, second verse, she's coming around.
In thy blush the rose was born, music when you spake. Through thine azure eye the morn, sparkling seemed to break. Oralee, Oralee, made of golden hair, sunshine came along with thee, and swallows in the air.
That was lovely.
Thank you, Mother.
But now I really have got to go. It's quite late. Would you call my carriage, please, and someone find my hat and gloves? It's very late, and my mother does not like when I'm late for tea.
Look, Fred, Ben, we'll just have to drive her down there. Show her the new office complex where her house was, the Howard Johnson Motel, the entrance to the thruway, everything. She'll just have to see that nothing's there at all anymore.
I'll get the car.
I'll get her coat.
Mother, I'm coming too.
We'll just have to go through the motions.
That was scary.
Yeah, I know.
I suddenly feel so precarious.
It could happen to all of us.
No, but it's if we didn't even exist, like we were ghosts or something. I mean, even our own sons, she just walked right by them.
Yeah, Nessie walked right by us.
Yeah. You know what I'd like?
What?
A good stiff drink.
I'm with you.
I bet Mrs. Driscoll could use one.
She could.
Let's ask her.
Mrs. Driscoll?
Let's go have a drink with Mrs. Driscoll, dig into this turkey, help her with the dishes, and see if we can't figure out a way to get through the rest of this goddamn day. Mom, anybody home? here.
Where is she?
She works at a boutique 4 days a week. My dad's away on business in Atlanta or Denver or somewhere. Come on, I'll show you where we keep the liquor.
My mom's always there when I get home from school. Oh,
Mother!
yeah, I know. And when she's not, my grandmother comes in.
Come on, the liquor's in the pantry.
Whoa! Me!
What?
This room!
That's our dining room.
Yeah, I know, but it's viciously nice.
Which do you want, gin or vodka?
You decide.
Well, there's more gin, so there's less chance they'll notice.
Gin then.
But the reason there's more gin is I put water in it last week.
Vodka then.
Tell you what, we'll mix in a little bit of both.
Okay. Do you use this room?
Oh, sure.
Special occasions, huh? Like when relatives come to visit?
Every night.
Every night?
Well, at least every night they're both home. My father insists we all sit at the dining room table at 7 o'clock. Here, gin and vodka and fresca. The boys are bringing the pot.
Do you like eating in here?
Oh, sure. We have to lug everything out and lug everything back in, and no one can start till everything's cold. We have to carry on a decent conversation, and no one can get up till everyone's finished, and it sucks. If you want to know, it sucks big time.
We eat in the kitchen.
Can you watch TV while you eat?
We used to watch the local news and weather. Yeah, I know, but now we can't anymore. My mother read in family circle that watching TV is bad for families. So now we just turn on the radio and listen to semi-classical music.
My parents said they tried eating in the kitchen when I was at boarding school, but when I got kicked out, they moved back in here. It's supposed to give me some sort of stability or something.
Do you think it does?
Shit, no! They take the telephone off the hook so nobody can call. My brother gets all itchy about his homework. When my sister had anorexia, she still had to sit here and watch. For God's sake. And my parents spend most of the time bitching, and it bites. If you want to know, it bites the big one. Want another? And you call the boys and tell them it's all clear.
Sarah,
What?
when the boys come, can we have our drinks in here?
Dining room?
Yeah, I mean, wouldn't it be cool sitting around the shiny table with Eddie and Dwayne, drinking our gin and fresca and vodka?
No way. Absolutely no way. In here? They get all uptight in here. Now come on, let's call them. The dining room? Jesus, Helen, you are a wimp sometimes. Gordon, I'm in here. I make tea.
Tea?
Tea.
My tea.
Because I like it. I love it. Or would you like a drink?
No thanks.
Well, don't worry about me. All over that. We've been having it in the house and I never touch it.
No thanks, Kate.
Well, then have some tea. It's very good. It's Earl Grey.
I really ought to get back.
Gordon, please have tea.
All right.
Thank you.
Tea in the dining room?
Well, where else? Should we huddle guiltily over the kitchen table?
No.
Well, then tea in the dining room. Now, what would you like, lemon or milk?
Whatever.
Gordon,
Milk then, no sugar.
milk it is. Well, sit down for heaven's sake.
I thought I heard a sound.
Oh, really? And what sound did you hear?
I thought I heard a car.
A car on this godforsaken street. Well, what should we do? Should we rush to the window, cheer, wave flags?
Go easy, Kate.
Well, I just doubt very much that you heard a car.
It stopped.
The sound.
The car stopped.
All right, Gordon. You heard a car stop. But it's not Ed's car, is it? Because Ed, as you and I both know, is in Amsterdam or Rotterdam or who gives a damn until next Tuesday. So please, sit down and let's have some tea. Now, when can I see you again?
I thought I heard a car door slam.
Oh, really? And that's because cars have doors, and people, when they get really frustrated, feel like slamming them.
I'm going.
Oh, I see how it is. You tumble with the bored wife of your best friend.